Every animal needs a home. The Animal Show, here to help put people and pets together. You can help too. Visit our website to find out how. www.animalshow.ca. Now, let's visit our friends at the animal shelters.
I'm ready. Hi there, I'm Denise with New Westminster Animal Shelter, and I'm here today to show you a few of our animals to help get them their forever homes. We have here Dakota. She is a pit bull. She is 10 years old, and she was owner surrendered. Her owner could no longer care for her, so she came to us a few months ago, and she's adapted to shelter life quite well, actually, considering her breed and her. She's quite happy. Really good temperament on her. She loves kids. She loves to go for walks. Really enjoys playing ball and very active for her age. She did live in an apartment situation. If you have a home that matches what Dakota needs, come down to the New Westminster Animal Shelter and have a visit. Sledgehammer. He is a Rottweiler. He is about 9.5 years old. Really good boy. He's got great manners. Sit, Sledgehammer. Good boy. Really loves his cookies and food. Very food driven. Has really just needs a home where someone's going to love him and pet him, and he will roll on his back for you. He loves to play, will play ball, but mostly is about food and going for walks and just having lots of affection. Sledgehammer came to us. His owner had abandoned him in an apartment, and one of the other officers had gone and picked him up and brought him here, and as soon as he got here, he's been just great. Just a really nice dog. Here at New Westminster Animal Shelter, we have a volunteer program, and he's one of the favorites by the volunteers because he's so great to walk out on the streets. Not dog aggressive, just really happy guy. And that's Sledgehammer.
If you would like to bring Dakota or Sledge home, contact the New Westminster Animal Shelter. They have a lot of other animals too, so keep watching. And to help us help other animals find a home, visit our website at www.animalshow.ca, because every animal needs a home.
Oh wow, what a good boy. Here we have Harley. He is a pit bull. We figure he's about 3 years old. He is neutered and has his vaccinations, as all the animals do at New Westminster Animal Shelter. Every animal that comes in and goes up for adoption goes to see the vet, and they get vaccinated and spayed or neutered, and a microchip implanted as well, and that's all included in our cost. So Harley's about a 3-year-old male. He has been neutered already, and Harley is pretty particular about who he wants to spend time with. He's very, once he finds his forever home, he will bond with that person quite quickly. He does like to play ball. He likes to go for walks. Yes. He's not crazy about food treats. He's not crazy about food. He just likes to hang out. Harley would need someone who is experienced in this breed, as he is very strong-minded, and Harley likes things his way, as most of us do. He doesn't have a lot of behavior issues. He's just a really well-mannered good boy. Very good boy. Very good. There we go. If you have seen any animals here that you like, feel free to give us a call. We would be happy to discuss any, or if you want to come down and view them, spend some time in the yard with them and see if it fits your family and your lifestyle. That would be really great. We are also asking if anybody could donate to the animal show to keep it on the air and to keep things going and helping these guys get forever homes. That would be greatly appreciated.
The Animal Show is here to help put people and pets together. You can help too. Visit our website at www.animalshow.ca to find out how. But right now, let's go visit the kitties.
This is Monkey. Monkey is about a 16, 17-week-old kitten. Monkey came to us as her owner. She came to us about a month and a half ago. She's been with us for quite a while, actually, for a kitten. And she came to us as her owner was allowing her to hang off of the balcony, which was not a safe environment for her. So she has been living here, and she loves the other cats. She doesn't mind the dogs. Very, very affectionate as far as kittens go. She's not too rambunctious. So if you're looking for a kitten but don't want the rambunctious part of it, Monkey's pretty relaxed and really just likes to be petted and cuddled, and probably would just want to lay on your lap. And Monkey is, she isn't spayed yet, as she's not old enough. Cats don't get spayed till they're about 6 months old and onwards. She has had her vaccinations. The microchip implant they do at the time of spay. She has been dewormed, and she has had flea treatment. And this is Monkey. Very affectionate girl. We also put cats at the Queen's Park Petting Zoo, which is also in New Westminster, just off of First Street. They have a gazebo there that we put some of our cats up there just to open up more exposure and have other people come and that will go to the petting zoo and see the goats and the cows and that kind of thing. We have kittens up there right now, and if you're interested in other kittens, you can go there as well and view the cats. Here we have Puss. She came to us as there was allergies in the home, but she'd been living with somebody for 5 years in an apartment. Had just been her. She's a pretty sad girl. She needs to be placed in a home as quick as possible for her sake. We do take the door off of the kennels. When the cats come over here, when they go up for adoption, they do go into kennels, and then after a few days we take the door off, and then they're free to go wherever they want. She won't come out. She has been in there for about a week now, and we feed her and that kind of thing, and she will come out when nobody's looking. But if she can see people, she won't come out. She's afraid of the other cats too, so a one cat household would suffice for her. This here is Mr. Mister. He's an adult male, again neutered. All of our cats are spayed and neutered, vaccinated, and microchipped. Mr. Mister came to us. He was abandoned, and so he's been with us for quite some time. He came to us last year in December, and he was another one that was really quite scared when he came in, but he's adapted, and he doesn't mind other cats. He actually takes comfort in another male or female cat. He's not particular. He loves to play when he's not sleeping, and is very serious about his food. He likes to be fed on time. So the volunteers that come in, we do have one volunteer that will come in, and he looks for her, and he will sit on her lap, and she can brush him for as long as she will stay. This cat here is Little Dude, adult male, Again, he's been neutered, vaccinated and that. Another guy that really loves to be brushed and to sit on your lap, and just lots and lots of affection. He does like to eat. He likes to have certain treats that he will take them all when we put them out. He wants them all. Yes. This here is Shadow. Shadow is a younger adult. She wants to play. So if you're looking for a cat that would like to play and lots of toys and hangy toys, she loves them. She would do well in a home maybe without young children, and just adults for her. Maybe one other cat would be okay, but not many cats. She's not keen on a lot of cats. This guy down here is Kevin. He's adult male. He was living out in somebody's backyard for a couple of years, and it took them quite a while to gain his trust. And they brought him in. He looked pretty bedraggled, and he was once owned by somebody. They had moved away, and he had to live outside by himself for a few years. He is really lovely with people. Wouldn't mind another cat, but really likes to have all the attention. Loves to be brushed. Won't play too much, but he will engage a little bit.
My mom tells me to eat everything off my plate. That means no leftovers, not even for a pet. Sorry, Scruffy.
Generally speaking, we don't recommend giving people food. Some people do, but often what we see with that is they feed them a kibble, and they'll feed them the correct amount of kibble, but then they'll add people food to that, and they tend to get overweight. And I see that a lot, where people are feeding that food plus the food, and they think that they're not getting many calories from that, but they are. Some dogs can handle it, but then you typically have to feed less of your dry kibble. Most of the foods, we can calculate exactly how much food your dog needs, dry kibble, and that's all they will need, and that'll maintain a healthy weight. If you start adding food from the table, they will rely on that. We especially see that in small dogs, where if you keep giving more and more and more, then they will not eat their kibble at all, and then they will not be on a balanced diet typically. So as a general rule, we recommend feeding a good quality, well-balanced diet, and your dog will be much healthier for it.
All natural things on Earth and how they interact is biodiversity. From the microscopic to the mighty, from the smallest body of water to the coldest, from underground to the highest ground. When biodiversity is rich, we can count on the natural world to produce the oxygen we breathe, filter and purify the water we drink, and grow the plants we rely on for food and medicine. Due to human activities, biodiversity is being lost faster than nature can replenish it. So let's do what we can to help preserve biodiversity. Create natural spaces and plant native species. Take part in a wildlife survey. Get out and experience Canada's amazing variety of wildlife. And that's just a start. To learn more about biodiversity and how you can help protect it, visit hww.ca.
Patty Dale was an incredibly dynamic and passionate person. Unfortunately, in 2000, she was diagnosed with cancer, and during that time, it gave her an opportunity to dedicate her life to the animals. She formed the Langley Animal Protection Society and petitioned the Township of Langley to build a new animal shelter. In 2009, that shelter was finally built, and it was named in Patty's honor because of her hard work and dedication to the animals.
The little calico her name is Auburn, and she is going to require a bit of a special person to come along because she was born with a bit of tissue in her eye, which actually has a bit of hair growing on it. So there's, it doesn't impact her vision, and it's just a cosmetic thing. But unfortunately, a lot of people are not. They're attracted to sort of perfect, and she is a little less than perfect. Our little Auburn, aren't you? Yeah. She was actually born here, and her litter mates have all been adopted. She's just waiting for a special someone to come along and see how great she is. This little black guy is Quincy, and sadly for him, he's black, which means that he's going to have a much harder time getting a home than all of the other prettily colored kittens. Orange kittens tend to go the fastest, and the other sort of more interestingly marked kittens go quite quickly. Come on, sweets. Even though he is a very sweet cat, he loves to be held and purr, purr, purr. But because he's black, he'll struggle a bit to get a home. Now, if you talk to my son, he thinks that black cats are the coolest, but not everyone agrees, unfortunately. It's all right. It's okay. Don't worry. Oh my gosh. You're all worried. Hey, are you all worried? I think these guys, Crush and you can see he's very scared. He is, they came quite a late age. They haven't been here very long. Him and his, this is the pop litter, so that's Crush, and this is Dew and little Root Beer, who you can't see because she's hiding. But these guys came from a barn home, so they are not quite used to being handled. They're coming around, but they're going to need a little bit more one-on-one time. And again, this is what our volunteers are really terrific in terms of helping us. They come in and handle the kittens, and it's especially helpful for these kittens that haven't been handled a lot as babies. It really helps them come around and become more social. And once they're more social, they'll find homes very quickly. Hey, babies?
Aw, they're so cute. If you would like to take one home, visit the Pattydale Animal Shelter in Aldergrove, 26220 56th Avenue, or call 604-857-5055.
This is Cody. He's 10 years old. He is probably a cockapoo or a multi-poo. He has a lovely disposition. He is great with kids, great with cats, good with other dogs. He's house trained. He's a well-behaved young soul. He's in need of some medical work. He is going to need a dental, and he's going to have surgery to remove a bladder stone before he leaves us and finds his forever home. That is going to require about a $700 investment on our part. So if anyone would like to contribute to that, please feel free. He is, as soon as he has his surgery, he'll be ready to go to his new home. So this is Rocky, and he is a lab cross, or possibly a Rhodesian Ridgeback cross. He is a very gentle soul. He is about 5 years old. He has an old injury to his knee that is going to require surgery. He's torn his cruciate ligament. So we are looking to raise about $1,000 to fix his leg so that he's not lame. He is great with other dogs. He's lovely with people, and you can see he's a very well-behaved, very sweet, lovely, gentle dog. And he is looking for his forever home. He is looking for a home with just other dogs, no kitties. He's not great, in that department, but super in every other way. So this is Harley, and she is approximately 1 year old. She is a very sweet, bright, active dog. She would appreciate a very active home where the folks had an interest in training. She very much likes to work and needs a job, I think, to keep her happy. She is good with other dogs. She ideally would like to be in a home where she is either the only dog or she has another larger dog for companionship. She would prefer not to have to live with cats. Right? Sit. Good girl. She is very healthy. She's got no health issues. She's got really no behavioral issues to speak of. She just really is a lovely, young, bright, busy dog. Okay? She's looking for her forever home. Like shelters, community television requires community support to keep these excellent programs operating. If you would like to help out and keep programs like The Animal Show running, please consider pledging a small donation.
The people at the Pattydale Animal Shelter really click with their dogs. You'll see what I mean in a minute.
Nestled on the densely wooded south shore of Burnaby Lake, the Wildlife Rescue Association of BC has provided a place of refuge and rehabilitative care for the wild animals of Vancouver's Lower Mainland since 1979. Over the years, however, the need for our rehabilitation services has grown exponentially because urban centers are expanding into surrounding countryside, leading to more encounters and problems between wildlife and humans. Today, over 3,000 animals are brought to our rehabilitation facility each year. With the support of the public and corporate communities, the Wildlife Rescue Association will continue to play a critical role in ensuring the best possible outcome of human-wildlife encounters in the urban environment.
Rabies vaccination is very, very important. And in many jurisdictions in North America, it's the law that you need to have your pet vaccinated for rabies. Rabies is a very serious and virtually 100% fatal disease. So we try to be safe rather than sorry when it comes to rabies. And so we recommend that every dog and cat be vaccinated for rabies.
Every animal needs a home. The Animal Show, here to help put people and pets together. You can help too. Visit our website to find out how. www.animalshow.ca. Every animal needs a home.
Oh, she's a monkey. This is Tootsie. She is about 3 years old. She is a young, active, busy, bright little gal. She is good with other dogs. She is looking for a home that is fairly active, that will enjoy taking her out for some hikes and some swimming and stuff like that. She is currently undergoing training. You know, if you've ever watched whale and dolphin training, they use the whistle and fish. We use a clicker and treat. So whenever she does something that is correct, I just click, and she knows she's earned a food reward. So we use it for teaching tricks. Just a little metal. They were actually modeled after those little cricket toys. I don't know if you remember those little metal toys when we were kids. So they've just made it into a little box, and it's a very effective, very kind method of training. It really gives you a way to communicate with the dogs. Here at the facility, all of the dogs who go through our facility go through 3 to 6 weeks of obedience training before being made adoptable to the public. And then each new adopting owner
in turn, commits to taking 3 lessons with their new dog before taking the dog home. And the reason that we do that is to sort of provide an operating manual, if you will, for the new folks who are adopting their new companion, so that they know all the commands that the dog knows and are familiar with the clicker training, which is the style of training that we do. It also helps the new owners see exactly what kind of a dog they're getting, so they're familiar with the dog's personality and all its little idiosyncrasies before they take the dog home. And lastly, the other thing that it really does well is it helps the dog not be as stressed when it goes home, because the dog is already familiar with the new owners, so that when they go into a new home, not everything is brand new. So we feel that that is a way for us to make sure that the dogs stay placed. We're looking to make sure that our dogs get forever homes. Right? Right, Tootsie?
We hope you enjoyed seeing all the animals today. If you are thinking of getting a pet of your own, stop by a local animal shelter. We'll be back next week, but visit our website anytime, www.animalshow.ca. Your donation will help us help pets find people, because every animal deserves a home. Bye for now.